watched Haikyuu?
Yes. Twice.
I think
Because someone walked in while I was halfway through it.
I feel like I need to be around bathrooms more often.
You meet all the bad people.
Yeah, you meet important people when you're about to go in or coming out of a bathroom.
This is why in any sports anime you never go to the bathroom before a match. It's
Every time. No, all the time.
every time.
Constantly.
Any anime. It doesn't matter which sports anime you're in. That's gonna happen.
It's better
No,
than,
it's
it's better than when
they
what
haven't
would
had a
happen.
chance to go to the bathroom yet. And when he
Too busy
does go to
running.
the bathroom, a guy's gonna walk in and start looking at his calves.
Striding.
Oh! Speaking of which, so I looked up that, I didn't read any of the manga, but I looked up the manga. It's not a manga.
Okay.
It's a video game.
Really?
Of course it is.
It's a harem video game where you're the play as that girl.
Wonderful.
Trying to date
To
the
get
other,
the
and the other
guys.
5 guys. That is that game.
This is why it's Prince of Stride alternate. Because we're not going to focus on the girl.
Prince of Stride alternative, as in get rid of all that trash.
What was the second one?
No one cares about all that trash.
You know, it's a video game on the Vita.
Oh,
My God,
wonderful.
I'm gonna import that.
You know, it's a game. It's,
Yeah,
you
that-
try and touch the butts.
Welcome to the Baker Street Podcast. My name's Watson.
I'm Leo, and I liked the opening better when we talked about kinks shaming.
And I'm Zach.
Yeah.
I didn't care which opening we used.
Welcome back to us talking about randomness for whatever amount of time we feel like. Today, we are be talking about a couple different anime, and we will be joined by David again
I thought we
later.
were talking about TV shows this week.
No.
That's next week.
That's 2 weeks
That's
from now.
2 weeks from now.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have to figure out your top 3 Marvel.
Right.
No,
Batman-
not yet. Also, Batman, no. Not yet.
Right.
Batman the
DC.
Animated Series. Batman Begins.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Done.
I was going to go with Batman and Robin.
Those are technically 2 of the same show.
No.
Just
Nope,
2
it's
different
the same
seasons
show.
of the same show.
Nope.
Today we'll be talking about. Wait a
They have
minute.
another Batman cartoon
Wait.
show.
Wait.
No.
Wait. This is
Fine,
January.
Batman the Brave and the Bold.
This is January.
That means it's superhero month! Yeah, bwee, 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 bwee.
No one told me that.
Wait. I'll fix this for you. Give me half a second.
Okay.
Watson.
This is gonna take a while, so you okay? You ready? Well, just gonna have them restart it, but whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, superhero month.
I was going to give me half a second.
All right. Today we'll
I
be
said not just out of here ready.
Today we'll be talking about 2 superhero-related anime, Tiger and Bunny, and of course the ever popular One Punch Man. We will be joined by David for the One Punch Man conversation. Being a busy college kid that he is, he was not able to watch Tiger and Bunny, but that's what we're here to do right now.
You're a busy college kid, aren't you?
I'm not a college kid.
Damn, we're all slackers, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I have my degree, so.
I have a degree.
I don't.
I didn't say it was a college degree. I just said I have a degree.
Everyone, well, not everyone, but.
Go ahead. Wait, where are we at now?
I don't know.
Okay. So
Shall we get started with our first anime-related discussion, then, you fellas?
I can't pronounce that word already. So I'm
Nah,
done.
you're not gonna read the.
Ouroboros?
synopsis.
No, I have comments
has
about
something to
that.
say
We'll
about
talk
that.
about that later.
All right. Okay. Let us start. Where is it?
2 movies.
Hmm?
There's 2 movies.
Yeah, there are 2 movies.
Yeah,
Cool.
the first movie is not important because it's like every first anime movie. It's
It's the
largely
show.
recap. Yep, it's
Again.
largely recap.
You were prepared, Watson. I'm just gonna say that.
No, I was looking at how to pronounce the city, and I can't pronounce that name.
Sternbild?
Oh, fine then. Then Sternbild City is the home of people called Next, who use their special abilities to protect the people as superheroes. These heroes solve cases and save lives I can't words, guys, and can save lives so they can wear sponsored logos and acquire hero points. Their activities are documented on the popular program Hero TV, which picks the king of heroes in a yearly ranking. The veteran hero Wild Tiger has always preferred to work alone and now has been assigned to the rookie Barnaby Brooks Jones, who
Junior?
nope, Barnaby Brooks Jones, that's his name now, who has a different perspective on being a superhero.
And that perspective is, I don't
I want the
care.
I'm an
Points.
Avenger.
I'm Batman.
He is Iron Man.
No, he's an Avenger. I have to avenge my family because Itachi killed everyone.
Yep. All right,
I am an Avenger.
I very much applaud myself for allowing myself to take this time to go take a trip down memory lane and watch again the first anime that, when I was beginning to watch anime regularly, that I went and sought out.
Boku no Pico?
No, this one, Tiger and Bunny, actually. Yeah.
So not Boku no Pico.
No, it wasn't. No, I'm sorry to disappoint. I did not watch Boku no Pico first. No, I watched Tiger and Bunny first.
Sick.
No, back in our first episode, I said Death Note was my first.
It's true. It happened during that
This,
one.
yeah. Death Note was actually second. I checked my Hulu history. I definitely watched the majority of this show. All of this show before starting Death Note because, back then I could actually finish a show.
Yeah.
We finish those now, like almost weekly.
I'm
wish
pretty sure
that
he
were
picks ones that
true.
he's already watched.
The majority of them I have already watched. That is a true statement.
You finished the other anime in this podcast.
Yes,
so
I did.
You did it.
Almost
We finished
twice.
the anime, guys.
Zach, what'd you think?
I
Being the one who has seen it in the entirety the most recently, I feel like you
most
should
recently?
be the most qualified to answer the question first.
I liked the beginning of it and started to lose interest in it as it got into the second season, but yeah, I enjoyed it for the most part.
Second half, you mean?
Yeah,
It's all one season.
whatever, the second half of it.
It's probably during 2 seasons, but yeah, it's looked at as one season. It was only 24.
And it wasn't split either. It all aired.
Well, I mean, there's
consecutively.
probably like the week or two because it was probably between
Two
two
different
seasons.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. When I watched it originally, I watched it in the sub, and I do remember watching a little bit of the dub afterward and not liking it. But I did watch the dub this time, and I didn't have that problem. So
I like the dub.
I started off on the dub, and I don't think I went to the sub at any point.
yeah, it's,
Even just to test it out. But I thought the dub was
it's a
fine.
solid, solid.
I can definitely see where some of the voices don't work, but
Like who?
they got some really good voice actors. Oh, the two, Tiger and Bunny, are probably the worst ones out of the two.
True. I mean,
Uh,
Sasuke is a whiny bitch, but
Look.
so is Barnaby.
Look, no, Yuri Lowenthal is fine as Barnaby. That's not my
No,
problem.
I had no problem with it. It's just it was
There's
just
some-
Sasuke's voice.
It was
Some
more
lines-
with
some
Kotetsu.
lines yeah, Kotetsu definitely. Yeah, he had the. But there were some lines that Bunny had that just,
Hi, Batman.
"Hey, Batman, how you doing?"
I was waiting for him to say the entire series, or at least the points to the point that I watched that that Barnaby is an Avenger because he wanted revenge on his. And I really wanted him just to be Sasuke, because that was his point. He wanted to avenge his parents' murder. Spoilers. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, yeah, he's an Avenger and he's Batman.
Yep. There's actually more than just Tiger and Bunny in this show. If I remember correctly, there's like
Yeah, I think it's just those two. That's it.
My favorite is the League 2 heroes. They're my favorite and by far the best parts of this show, and none of the
That's-
other heroes need to be talked about.
Definitely not a thing.
no, it is a thing, but
But that's definitely not a thing.
it's not true though.
Sure it is, Watson. Can't you tell by my genuine sounding voice?
Yep, you're absolutely 100% sincere about this. I do want to say that this cast of characters it's diverse and it's refreshing and it's handled well
Yes.
considering how many different kinds of people there are in this main cast of 8
Except-
people.
I want to point out though,
Mm-hmm.
the black gay guy, he's not feminine because he's not a woman.
He's not a woman.
No, he's not, but he is also a black gay man in an anime.
It's true.
This is true. I just was pointing to the show. There's like, yeah, needs a feminine touch. Yeah, let me have your.
Yeah, I should help you guys out. You're not a lady. Are you saying I'm not a lady? Yes.
But he wants to be. He can be a lady in his heart.
You can be a lady on the outside too. No one cares.
Yeah, exactly.
Tumblr doesn't care.
Fire Emblem's great, by the way. I like him a lot.
Yes.
I was really confused.
I thought we were going video games
I
there
was
too.
I was like, Fire Emblem's great.
I mean,
Wait, that's a sudden change.
I was like, what?
no, that's his hero name.
Yeah, that's his hero name.
You're good. Yes.
You got some good voice actors for this.
You know, there's good people in the show.
I mean, I'm fairly certain he's the only black gay man I've ever seen in an anime. Who's especially one who's also the CEO of his own sponsored company.
The only thing I can think of now is Black Russian, but he sells sushi.
He's not
He's not a
gay.
CEO of his own sponsored company.
He owns a company. He owns a
Not this-
business. He's not gay, but he's the only guy I can think of now.
Yeah, he's the well. Okay, there's also the guy from Black Lagoon who is also, he's black as well.
Oh my god, really?
Well, the first person that people think of when they think about Black Lagoon isn't actually the black guy, but
I've never watched Black Lagoon, but okay.
Okay, well, we'll fix that. That'll get on the schedule.
I know what's happening soon.
You want to rearrange the schedule again?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I was talking to Zach because he was the one that offered.
Game Uncharted got pushed back.
And we got Uncharted back in there, right? So, I guess I haven't really given my opinion yet.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, of what I watched of this show, jokes aside, I really did enjoy it. I definitely enjoyed the first season. I stopped sometime before we were going to record this for the first time, and Zach was like, "No, you really should keep going." And then you were like, "Leo, keep watching."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "So I did." And I know you mentioned, you being Zach, that the animation changes in the second. I didn't really notice it.
You were the
it
one
was
that
there.
pointed it out.
I did point it out. It changes a little bit.
I didn't notice it.
Oh, really? Yeah, it does change a little bit, but not a whole lot. And it's not really the animation itself changes. It's more like the quality. It looks like the budget dropped in the second half, but it affects it a little bit. But it's less more of like the characters in front, more of like the background characters,
stuff.
or like there's an episode where Tiger Bunny and Blue Rose are like doing the dance scene, and there's a part where they're like in like the mirrored dance studio. Okay. Tiger and Bunny are in the back, and Blue Rose is in the front. She's the main character in the scene, and you can see her talking stuff. But you see Tiger and Bunny like talking in the background, and their faces just look wrong. Especially as like Kotetsu like walks forward up into the foreground, like his face almost completely changes when he's moving forward.
I'm gonna take a guess and say it because I didn't go back and watch it afterwards, but I'm gonna take a guess and say it was just that 1 or 2 episodes.
It might have been,
again,
yeah.
I don't like the first time I watched it straight through. I think I went from episode 8 all the way to the end on a car ride, and I didn't notice anything.
How was being Nathan Drake?
Scary as shit.
I noticed that like the voice acting is good. I mean, hiccups there, like it's like we were talking about earlier. I only watched the dub. I didn't watch the sub. But I mean, like a lot of people always give people crap for watching dubs, but this one wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. There's a lot of good people in there. The voice acting's pretty solid. I have to say, regardless, I think Origami Samurai is just my favorite. Not because of his power or anything, just because he seems like a chill dude. And more than anything, I like his picture in the opening because he always looks just like super angsty and just like wanting to hear.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I mean, all the other ones are cool too, I guess. I mean, Thunder Kid and her like one episode is really enjoyable.
Dragon Kid.
Dragon Kid.
Kid.
She has thunder powers. Whatever. She dresses as Bruce Lee.
She's voiced by Laura Bailey.
She
Yeah.
dresses like
She dresses like Bruce Lee and
What's
the girl from
Okay.
Kill Bill dresses as Bruce Lee. She dresses like Bruce Lee.
yeah. Okay, but
There we go.
I thought you were talking about her hero outfit, not her
No.
civilian
Her-
clothes.
her, like,
but yes, no, her civilian clothes are absolutely Kill Bill. But
Yes, they are.
/ Bruce Lee. It's the same thing.
yep.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
they're both based off of Bruce Lee. Yes.
They're both. Well, she's probably dressed like that for Kill Bill, but Kill Bill's supposed to be Bruce Lee,
Maybe, but
or
I
that's
don't.
why she's
I
dressed
don't
like
think.
that.
I don't think she was.
She might not. I don't know.
I don't know if the animators would go,
She's
hey,
also
let's make her look like Kill Bill
Sure.
because that would fit her character. I think they're just like,
Yeah.
oh, she's really good martial artist. Here's what Bruce Lee wore.
she's also Chinese too, so that would make sense.
Yeah.
Now, I think the reason why you got, or Zach, you may not have liked the second half as much as the first half is because our main villain at the end of the first half of the season there was voiced by Steve Blum,
Okay.
right? Our Jake Martinez guy. And our
Correct.
super psychopath, Spike Spiegel.
The Joker.
Well,
Mr. Jake.
no, you're not wrong. He does.
No, we were making.
No,
that
we were
joke the
making
entire-
that joke.
and the entire just like,
Mhm.
oh, Mr. Jake.
Mhm.
No, my other things like I liked the show is good, but it has some flaws in it. I mean,
Yeah.
the animation quality for like 2 episodes was sad. I mean, it did some things new, and I brought up something while me and Zach were watching an episode towards the time where I stopped. They bring up a plot point, and I don't know whether or not we're doing spoilers, but spoiler: Tiger starts losing his powers.
Mhm.
But I mean, the way they showed it off, I'm just like, oh, so now he can be more powerful but less time. And then Zach's just like, no, he's just losing his powers.
Yeah, they never bring back
And
that
it's just
fact
like-
that he got extra power ever again.
Yeah, it's just like what, and it was like, because that would have been a cooler bit to the story and make him like a different character than Bunny. So I
Yeah.
feel they dropped the ball on that one. Although, like I said, I didn't finish this, so I mean, like
Right.
it may have gone a good route and ended well. But I mean, I think it would have been cooler if it would have been a thing of like he could do like he has the 100 power. He can make himself 100 times better. But I think it would have been cooler for like an anime or manga style platform to be like, hey, yeah, I'm 100 man, but I can also divide my time of what it's like 4 minutes or 5 minutes into half,
5 minutes,
make it 2.5 minutes, and then I'm 1,000 man now, and I think that would have been cooler. Had better story implications. You could do more things. I feel it would be more of a superhero show, though this doesn't always have, as a show, the whole superhero-y vibe. Mainly just because how the show's set up. But I mean, I liked it as well as I one thing I didn't like about it though, as well as like in the second half, this you meet the overarching villain, the fire guy who
He is
Killed
not the
Lunatic?
well,
villain.
yeah, I'm sorry, not the overarching villain, but you meet Lunatic
Yeah.
towards the middle end of the the first
First.
half.
Yep.
And then if you're paying attention at all at the end of the first half, they're just like, "Hey, this is who Lunatic is." And then in
The
the
first
next
episode, he shows up. No, they at the if lots of these episodes have after credit scenes, which you may have skipped over.
I
did.
never watch after
Okay,
credit scenes.
almost
So-
every one of these episodes has an after credit scene,
Okay.
and in the
That's
episode that
after-
Lunatic was, introduced, it was revealed. There was,
Okay.
yeah, they
Okay.
weren't
Because
trying to
There
hide
goes one of my
We
problems.
didn't seal that then, and it kind of goes away with one of the problems because like at the end of the first season, if you're paying attention or the
Oh
first
yeah,
half,
I knew who
you
it was.
you can they tell you at that point who he is, or you should know just by the way the character's acting.
Mhm.
And then as me and Zach were talking earlier, the first episode of the second half just shows him in the opening, and we're just like, why did you just show the bad guy or the bad guy? Wouldn't you want that to keep a mystery and not show that in the opening? But I guess if we missed a bit by not watching the endings, then yeah, we would have missed the reveal
Yeah,
there,
makes sense.
which makes sense. So I have a little less problem with that. But I mean, I don't know. I'm not always the biggest fan of ending scenes after credits because I don't like watching credits usually.
Can we go back and talk about the animation for a bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is
That's DG.
this is the only show that I've seen do the 2D 3D mesh thing well. with the exception
I
of a
will agree
few
with
hero, with the exception of a few hero
I
outfits.
still think the CG is slightly garbage, but the way they meld those two
I'm not saying it
elements
isn't,
together is pretty good.
I agree with that too.
but this is Sunrise, and they know what they're doing with CG, being the Gundam studio.
Yeah, Gundam uses a lot of CG. Although
Mhm.
right now, I don't think like Iron Blooded Orphan. I don't think he's using CG.
Or
And if it
are
has,
they?
they've done a good job of not making me notice it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I haven't watched that in like a month now, but anyway. Right, yeah, the only hero I have problems with is Fire Emblem CG because, you know, his suit's more of a traditional hero outfit as opposed to a power armor suit like almost everyone else. And I don't think Dragon Kid is CG, or Blue Rose for that matter. Either of them get a CG treatment. It's just Fire Emblem for whatever reason. With the traditional hero outfits that they have, it doesn't go it's not very conducive for, you know, having lip movements
Yeah.
Right.
for a TV budget anyway.
My other, my other thing that we talked about a little bit, I like it. I think it's hilarious. Every one of the heroes, one of their sponsors is a real thing.
Yeah, no.
I think
Yeah,
most of
I
them
think I think
are.
all of them are.
almost
probably
all of them are real.
Yes.
But I think the best one is definitely Sky High's sponsor of Ustream. You know, the
'Cause
most
everyone
used,
uses Ustream.
used
Yep.
streaming website.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the best one. But I thought it was like Bandai, SoftBank, which I don't think we have here in the US.
No, it's a Japanese bank.
Pepsi.
Pepsi
Pepsi
Next.
that soda
Not-
that's still.
It wasn't even Next if you paid attention. It was just Next. And yeah,
All right.
Yeah, it was true.
Pepsi
Next.
Next.
It wasn't Next. Next was an actual thing. Next was not.
Next, yeah. Anime.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just sponsored
he's
by
sponsored by
anime.
anime.
Oh, and Fire Emblem's company is Full Motion Video.
FMV, yeah.
FMV. I'm sure if you looked up DMM.com, it's probably a thing.
Yeah.
Origami Cyclone had like 4 sponsors.
Yeah, because he was sponsored by anime. There was one on his shoulder. There was like the one on his chest opposite of the word anime, and then there's another. There's like 3 of them, and then
How
Sky
much-
High had 2.
That is
One
a-
was on his arm, and the other was on his chest.
If they did that correctly, what a brilliant way to raise money for
For
your
the show, yeah. I don't think they did though. They probably.
They should
Are
have.
you kidding me? That is exactly what they did.
Yeah.
Oh really?
That is
Yes.
a brilliant story-driven way to raise money to make your show. That
Yeah.
is
And thematically, it fits with the show.
Yes, that's
brilliantly.
what I'm saying. It just like it fits so perfectly. It makes sense. Like I was like, yeah, I know if we had superheroes and they were going to put them on TV, yeah, of course they're going to be sponsored. What sports team isn't sponsored?
Can I
Because
be-
this is basically what it is.
Can
And
I,
it's
be,
like
can I be sponsored by Activision? I mean Activision.
MLG?
No, Activision.
Major League Gaming.
Activision.
No.
No.
I was waiting for you to blow the air horn, but okay.
I was.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew and Doritos.
I was trying to get into earlier that with this 8, like, just this myriad of 8 heroes
Don't forget the second league.
and the
And the
4
other 4
other
heroes
heroes
who
that
run weird.
totally matter.
Yeah, who run weird.
There's only a few of these characters that feel like they didn't get enough development. And by a few, I mean Rock Bison. But, you know, no one cares
Rock
about
Bison
Rock
did
Bison.
not have his own.
No one cares
show.
about
He's
Rock Bison.
The only one that did not have his own episode.
I'm
also
so
has
confused on what Rock Bison's power is.
Yeah,
other
exactly.
than I'm
Strong.
strong.
Nope,
He's strong.
that's not
No?
true. Mm-mm.
What is his power?
Well, he can become a rock hard.
Okay.
his
Oh
power.
boy.
So he's strong.
In a way, but it's more like,
I was gonna say he has to be strong because he definitely lifted a car.
or he just made himself so he wouldn't break under it.
I
He's
guess.
he's the thing.
But he would have to be able to pick it up though. Watson.
He
So
definitely
he'd have
picked
to have
up
some sort of
He
strength.
definitely picked up a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, well that could be the suit as well.
He's the thing.
So
It could be the suit too. His suit by far is the biggest,
yeah.
Yeah.
which was interesting.
I was
don't know, I
going
guess.
based off his name.
Kotetsu, the single father, which is a thing that, you know, just in general, more people should write because I think that's very interesting.
Yeah.
I wish there was more daughter episodes.
Yeah, I do too, because that's the one thing that
You didn't even get to the daughter episodes.
you
I got to a couple.
You didn't get to the
Daughter
you didn't get
I
to
saw
the
two.
daughter episode.
The daughter episodes.
I saw
where she gets her
two.
powers.
Oh, I saw two, where she was ice skating and where she
Those
was
didn't
like,
even.
"Hey, I'm going to come home. Oh no, heroes
no.
don't get vacations."
Oh no, Bridge.
Bridge.
Barnaby, of course, is Batman
And Sasuke.
and voiced by Sasuke.
No, he is Sasuke too. He's an Avenger.
Oh, kind of, not really, but
Avenger.
Fire Emblem. We've talked about how gay and black he is at the same time. We also got Blue Rose, who is super tsundere for Kotetsu.
At most, at the beginning of this show, she is 15 years old.
Yep.
Yeah, and that weirded me out the first time I
know.
watched it too. But
It's okay as long as there's love, right?
Because 2 years later, she's still in high school.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if he's my brother as long as there's love, right?
No, that is not true. Anyway, Sky High, he's
Age difference doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he's 38 and I'm 15. Oh, wait, no, that's illegal.
and then we got Sky High, who is a total dweeb and needs to have everything memorized, otherwise he freezes up, and that's why he's totally stiff all the time and has the lamest catchphrase.
I'm Sky High.
Thanks! And thanks again! Thank you, Patrick Seitz. Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's Patrick Seitz, by the way.
And then he loves a robot.
Also, yeah.
That was sad.
No, what was sad is him sitting there with a bunch of flowers.
Yeah,
He
not
was
realizing
content at
that...
point, too, that he was the one that murdered her.
It's just,
I don't know.
because
I-
if we ever tell him he will die,
I know.
don't tell Sky High.
Do not tell Sky High he murdered the woman he loved.
yep. Or that she was a robot.
Nah, you can tell her she's a robot. He'd probably be
He'd
okay
go,
with that.
oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why I connected with her so much. What personalities are so similar? Then we got, of course, Rock Bison. The who cares?
That's not
No.
bison.
Rock.
Lobster.
And then we've got our other two who actually did get episodes, Dragon Kid and Origami Cyclone, which Leo, of course, has said that Origami Cyclone is his favorite, which
Origami Cyclone is best.
he's not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. Dragon Kid's a tomboy, and she learns about flower language. That's her episode.
Babies.
And babies.
I can babies.
Yep, she can babies. She can black babies.
Yep.
True.
Out of all the hero-centric episodes, I do think that Origami Cyclones was the better of them.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's kind of why I liked him, because like his episode felt good and it led to important character development later in the
We
show.
learned what his freaking power is.
Yeah.
Because
Because
You know.
at that point, it hadn't mattered at all. It's just like, hey, I showed up in the background, guys.
Yeah, no, legitimately, that was the point of that episode. Is I'm no longer going to be in the background, guys.
and now Rock Bison's going to be in the background permanently.
He caught a guy.
He caught a
Hey,
guy.
guy.
It's better than Sky High flying into a wall.
Look, he needed to
because
get
he
his.
was on a slump.
He needed to catch his
He
one.
loved the robot.
He needed to catch his one villain for the week before the Hero
Otherwise-
Association booted him from.
Otherwise, they were going to let him go.
Because he was C class.
Exactly, but we'll get to that in a bit. Anyway, that's a different show.
Wait, they're both about superheroes. I thought this was the same show.
I mean, it's possible. I mean, Sternbild could totally be City S. No. Anyway,
No.
Mr. Saito, he's probably my actual favorite character in the entire thing.
Can we talk about something me and Zach came across while watching an episode?
I would say, like, Japanese Edna mode is great.
No.
Oh. Okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
it was the Christmas episode, and we were watching and realized we looked up at the clock on the tree. It was
It's
December
1970s?
24th, it was 1950. 1956.
The show was set in 1978.
So the show was 1978. I was just like, what? Because I didn't realize that.
When are
I
they
don't
going to run
think-
into the Incredibles?
It's also
was a good point.
They also make a point to have it known that this is not set in our universe, so the year does not matter.
Also, at that point, when I looked at the year, because I wanted to confirm, I looked at the wiki.
Because
It's technically
like NC.
technically it's in New York. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
New
alternate,
York. It's an
version of New York.
universe of New York, which was cool. So I guess. So anime that's not in Japan.
But still is basically in Japan.
Yeah.
Those don't happen ever.
They happen all the time.
All the time, constantly.
When they're not in dead in the lives, anyways. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I
I
mean-
just thought it was interesting because I haven't watched any shows that were like old, like old as in like back in time in a while. Like I can't remember which one's the last one it was I watched.
Back in oh.
I didn't watch Baku no Pico.
That's. Oh my god.
You can't see the giant smile on my face, but okay. You're welcome.
I hope that showed up. That looks like it's very nice on the waveform.
That did show up, yes.
All right. I'd like to talk about Lunatic, but I'd also like to leave that for our listeners to go and watch for themselves because I really, really enjoy Lunatic's story arc.
Why are you talking about Eric like that? He's not even here.
Did you get to Lunatic's story? We got to that, didn't we?
I got to where he showed up, but I haven't like.
He didn't get to the
like
story
the,
part. No, he
I didn't
didn't.
get to the story bit.
No, that was like
I
episode.
think we watched the beginning of that episode and then never finished
That
it.
was episode 18, I believe.
Because you saw him burn that dude's hand and
Nope.
become lunatic.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Really? I thought you did.
Oh wait, his dad in the garage. Yeah. I
Yes.
did. Yeah. I
But
did
you
see
never
that.
got.
That was the last one.
You
I
never
watched.
got
No.
to who his dad was. And
Yeah. Nope. Didn't get that far.
Okay.
Yep. No, that's
So Leo didn't get to that arc.
that's
but
fine.
yeah, that
we don't
arc
have
was
to
great.
talk about it.
Too late.
Now, this was a great trip down memory lane for me, guys. I really enjoy this anime, and I would recommend it to anyone, really, not just anime fans. I think it's just a great anime in general. It's just a great story and a great show in general. I would definitely recommend it to everyone.
Pretty not bad.
And Zach?
I would recommend it. Yeah.
Cool. Great.
Cool.
Excellent.
Boom, boom, boom,
Neat.
I don't know what I was doing there. I
I
died.
don't either.
Shh, don't question it.
I think
I keep-
we should move on to the next show. How about you guys?
Before we do, I think we should get our other guest. Woo!
Let's do it. All right, guys. Let's get David in this call. All right. Let's see if we can give him a little call. He's over in City Z right now. I hope he's okay.
I've heard some bad things about a lot of monsters in City Z.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he's
Lots of-
fine. But
Tons of monsters. So many monsters.
I
I
don't know.
thought he was spitting the thing.
What?
Oh. Well, it's I don't think David's gonna. I don't think he's gonna pick up.
Not gonna make it.
Punch!
Well,
Oh, we are doing that. So
I guess we'll just have to start this part without him.
yeah.
We'll send someone to go look for him later. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Do you have anyone that fights with slingshots and or
One punch!
we don't have that guy. Or someone that has a sword that can extend really far.
I'll see what I can do. I will check
All
my contacts. I will put out a Craigslist ad.
I need specifically those two
Yes.
and no one else. Especially not little moe green-haired girls that have telekinetic powers.
Why would you even say that? That sounds ridiculous.
I know.
I want a dude with a metal bat.
We only need him if aliens attack. Okay,
Look,
he's our Independence Day guy.
I think a man with a metal bat is a little too high profile for this kind of search and rescue mission.
It's only David.
Can I have Grandpa Zoldak then?
Bang.
Sure.
That guy.
I don't remember his name ever.
The Wolf.
His name's Bang.
Wolfgang. Wolfbang.
Yes, go get Mozart.
Amadeus
Yes.
Wolfbang Mozart of the flowing water crushing rock fist violin.
Zoldak
style.
family.
Karate temple in the mountains.
Yep.
Whose all of his students suck.
That's not true. That
Yeah.
is very not true, but you don't even know. All right, let's keep the conversation on a less spoilery topic. So
Everyone dies by one punch.
Oh well, yeah, that'd be the premise of the show. But let's go
What
to.
show are we talking about? I was just talking about real life.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, no, I daily base go around just face smashing people with my fist.
I believe
No one's getting those visual gags of me sipping my water.
No.
Water and cough drops. It's the dinner of champions, Watson.
that sounds awful. While we put out those ads for someone to find David for us, let's start the discussion on this other
Make sure you get them on
Anime.
egg cartons.
milk cartons.
No, they're only on eggs when I was little.
Really?
I've
No.
never seen him on
I've
eggs.
never seen them on milk either.
It's because we don't do them anymore.
It's because we've got Amber
We have
Alerts.
internet.
Yeah, no. Do you have your phone set to receive Amber Alerts? Because it was
Yes.
the weirdest noise I've ever
It's
heard.
obnoxious.
Mhm.
I didn't know there was a way to turn it off.
Oh yeah, there's a way to do that. I keep mine on though, but it's the weirdest thing that I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. So, anyway, One Punch Man is a superhero who has trained so hard that his hair has fallen out, and who can overcome any enemy with one punch. However, because he is so strong, he has become bored and frustrated with winning all of his battles so easily. I just like to point
one punch.
Yes, let's point one thing out right at the beginning. All of you comedy anime out there that are trying to be funny, this is how you do it.
You failed.
Speaking of, never mind. Don't be an end topic. Actually,
Moving on.
before we go on into, because I forgot to bring something up when we were talking about Tiger Bunny earlier.
Uh-huh.
It is not pronounced Ouroboros or Ouroboros. It's Ouroboros, and it drove me crazy because it didn't sound like they were saying Ouroboros the entire time.
Ouroboros.
Exactly, it's Ouroboros, and I wanted to punch them in the face with my one punch. We can continue now.
Okay.
I know that's very late, but that's what I got to say about that because I forgot earlier.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
Cerberus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Halls.
I'm sure One Punch Man has already been labeled anime of all time for a majority of people. A good,
Not
Attack on
of
Titan's
people.
still the best thing ever.
No, Sword Art Online is still the best anime of all time.
That's a
I don't know
lie.
if anyone ever said that.
No, I
People
like Sword Art
continue
Online,
to
and
say
it's
that.
Still not the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like me, unlike most of the internet, or at least most of the
I
popular internet that voices their opinion, which is usually the minority, but most of the internet does not like Sword Art. I do. So I also spent all day today watching Moe trash. So yeah,
Your opinion has no validity.
sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, the big everyone you should stop everything and watch this anime of the past years have been Sword Art, then Attack on Titan, then to an extent I suppose Tokyo Ghoul,
Yeah.
but it never really got to the
manga's
level
better
of
than
either
the
of those. But One Punch Man is legitimately, out of
That's-
those three shows that I've mentioned, in my opinion, it far surpasses both of the ones that I actually watched. and probably also Tokyo
All
Ghoul.
two
Hey,
of those.
hey, Watson.
Yes.
What's our rating for this show?
One Punch.
Out of how many?
No, I meant for like our rating, as in like our rating for the podcast, because I legitimately don't know.
What are you talking about?
Like, are we PG? Are we R? Are we like, do we allow one shit?
We've sweared
An
before.
R the entire
I
time.
don't know. I don't
We
keep
have
track.
we have thrown out a few adult words now and again.
Eric,
Yes, mostly Eric.
Trace Jones,
Mm-hmm.
that guy.
Yep.
Travis,
So
Bob spelled B-R.
Who is currently playing The
Arubra?
Witcher 3 because he can't get a microphone for some reason.
how did you guys stumble across One Punch Man?
Leo said watch One Punch Man.
I did say watch One Punch Man.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that worked.
And that's how that happened.
Because
I mean,
I'm pretty
I stumbled across One Punch Man because you're like, Leo, you need to read this manga.
Mhm.
And I started to read this manga, and I'm just like, this is really weirdly paced. I don't want to read this. And then you're like, Leo, they're making a show of that manga that I really wanted you to read. I'm just like, all right, cool. And then I saw the trailer. I'm just like, this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Facebook likes to run. I don't know, Facebook. I don't know what you're on about, but your ad placement and ad decisions on what to show people is real good. About
A
showing.
One Punch Man trailer from
Yeah.
YouTube ads.
No, not from YouTube, from
Oh,
Facebook.
Facebook ads.
Yeah, no, because I get things I get on Facebook all the time are anime ads. I get like anime clothing. Like I kid you not, Facebook. Whoever,
That's why I don't
whatever,
look at anime stuff on Facebook. Apparently,
whatever Facebook runs for like their ad generator for people, it's real good. Because it gets some quality stuff on my page, and it's
I get
usually
lots
all
of-
nerd related.
I get lots of Deadpool.
I get Deadpool lately, but that's because a lot of it's on my other friends' pages. But no, whatever their ad like shootout, hey, give these people these ads thing, it's real good because it hits it on the head.
I discovered One Punch Man through my amazing subscription to sponsor Weekly Shonen Jump, who is totally sponsoring us. They're not.
They're not. That's
I think I found
I
mine
didn't get
through
my
you,
money.
Watson. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we the budget doesn't cover your paycheck, so
you know what? I'm just gonna win the lottery and leave.
No,
both of
someone
you.
already
I'm
won
gonna
that.
Quit my job. They did.
Someone got that
No,
900
someone won
million?
that to 130 billion, 1.3 billion. Someone already won
What?
that. It went up this morning. It's at 1.3, and someone won.
No, it's not
The
drawing until
Powerball?
Wednesday.
Oh, I was definitely looking at something else that definitely said someone won. And it was like 1.3.
No one won, so it went up to 1.3.
Someone said they. I saw a thing and it was like someone. Hey, look, someone won a thing, and I was just like, shit.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm probably wrong,
This anime?
especially if they draw on Wednesdays.
This anime was everything I wanted it to be, and more.
I want more, but there's not going to be more for a while.
If ever, because Madhouse.
Mood House, Fun House.
Never more than one season house, unless it's Ippo, and then you gotta wait 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years!
Wait, is it 9 years between each season, or 9 years between 2 and 3?
9 years between 1 and 2.
What about between 2 and 3?
I was shorter, but that they also had another studio helping him out with
Right.
that. The
I
offshoot
don't know, I swear I saw
Mappa
someone
studio.
said something on it or something like that.
If I were to say there was one thing that was not good
Don't even go there. It was perfect.
about One Punch Man, I
I'd
couldn't.
call you a dirty whore and tell you a liar.
Yeah, because I don't have one.
Oh.
Honestly, this is no. My only problem is where it ends.
My problem is there's not more of it.
My only problem is that it does end.
That there's not more.
Yes. It's just
I don't know. So,
it's glory.
I mean, we've kind of gone over all how we feel about it, but I mean, might as well break it down what all the, because I mean, you know, animation and things. I mean, so We'll go with characters first. What do we
Okay.
think about just the characters? I guess from that show.
Putty Putty Prisoner is fantastic, and he's so. There is not a single character in this show that is not funny.
I respect your answer, Watson, but I want
Iron
to
Man.
stop you for a second and just say Moomin Rider deserved to be S rank number 1.
Moomin
Because
Rider
Moomin Rider
is my
best
boy.
Rider- is best
Moomin
hero.
Rider is my boy. He is my son, and I will love him forever. He made me cry. It was great. That episode was so sad and so inspiring, and
Watson wants to go ride bicycles now.
no.
No, not.
If Yawamushi Pedal didn't get
Who
me to
wants
ride
to
a
do
bicycle,
that?
Moomin Rider will definitely not get me to ride a bicycle.
I'm raising my hand because I want to go ride bikes, but my bike is over in our closet and it needs repairs.
Ridden a bike in, years.
Or it's like, don't worry, it's like riding a
I
bike.
don't want to.
You can ride a bike, Zach. It's like riding a bike.
I don't even know what that means.
Ha 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 ha.
Thanks, Watson. I'll be here
It's
Forever.
for like 10 more minutes.
for at least till August. We'll see after that.
All right, so Saitama, right? The
Yeah.
titular One
The-
Punch
the-
Man.
The guy that punches once and everything dies.
The guy who,
Except
the,
for
the
one
man
guy.
who will be known as One Punch Man, because everyone gets a nickname.
No, his name is Caped Baldy. Thank you.
Right.
Mhm.
By the way, can we just talk about like easiest cosplay in the world?
Yeah.
You gotta. I mean,
Cape and bald cap,
In red gloves and red shoes.
Yeah. a onesie,
Onesie.
yellow onesie.
yellow onesie, red rubber boots, red rubber gloves, cape.
Bald cap.
He's like
or just shave your head.
he's
if
like
you
the
wanna go full
Dexter's
Kimothy.
mom of superheroes.
Hey yo, don't make jokes. Dexter's mom's the shit.
I'm not saying she isn't. I'm just saying. Easy cosplay.
So is Dexter's dad if we're going at that point.
Yep, it's a true statement.
Tie, brown shoes, brown pants, and brown belt. White shirt.
Khakis.
I want to say the tie was red and gray or something like that.
I don't
Striped.
remember. I honestly do not remember.
Black glasses.
All right, so cosplay group Dexter's Family. Let's do it.
Okay. Can we just make Eric be Dee Dee?
Yes.
Okay, cool. As long as that's settled.
Wonderful. Okay.
It's nice that Eric can't be here to defend himself.
Yep.
I'm sure he's fine with it dressing in drag. It's not
It's
like it's
okay.
the first time.
It wouldn't be. David can also be Mandark.
I
And I'm
think
sorry,
David's-
Zach.
I'm pretty sure David's actually sure. Oh well. No. Okay, that doesn't matter. Yes, continue.
I was going to say I'm sorry, Zach. Me and Watson already have glasses, so that leaves you to be mom.
Okay.
Okay. As long as we're all on the same page.
All right. Now with this concept we've been presented with, a guy punches things.
Cosplaying
No,
Dexter.
I mean,
Punch
no,
Man.
for One Punch Man, right? Yes, no.
Cosplaying Dexter?
The anime concept.
Yes.
that
Oh.
we are talking about. You
Okay.
know, that
The
thing
concept
that
of the entire anime. It's
we've been
he
talking about.
punches guys and they blow up.
One
It
punch!
doesn't usually tend to, I don't know, make
And well
good
the person
for.
being punched.
Well, make good for just dramatic tension in
I
general
want to
because
point out.
you
I
know
wanna point
how
out
it's
there's
gonna
definitely
end.
a couple people he didn't one punch. The mosquito lady was definitely more of a slap.
And then of course Boros.
And then the guy he didn't one punch, instead 1,000 normal punched, and then
Yeah.
serious punched.
No, he also 1,000 normal punched the lion dude too.
Yeah, but he didn't need to.
He didn't need to, but
No.
he did. And then he did 1,000 normal punch and then one serious punch.
On Boros, yeah.
The only time he serious punched.
Mm-hmm. Now I still feel we haven't seen him do a serious punch.
No,
Like an
he
actual
hasn't.
I'm gonna kill you punch yet.
I mean, we did see it. He just didn't follow through with it.
True, he did destroy a mountain
With the air.
with air.
No, but as I was saying,
It conveniently went around the head.
With Genos, yeah.
You'd think that
Genos is best boy
this is the
after Movement Rider.
This is the problem that most people have when they're trying to get into One Punch Man. They don't feel
People have a problem getting into One Punch Man.
yeah because they hear the concept and they're just like, where's the story? Why is this good? I feel like I know how every episode's gonna end because more or less you do.
I remember two people who said that.
Me, yes.
The other one being Eric.
2-episode arc ending on a cliffhanger leading up to how many punches, Leo?
One.
Oh, yeah.
No, see, you do get that. You do have that. You know how it's going to end.
That's
But
not the point of the show,
yeah,
though.
it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, just like anything.
Yeah.
Not Mayo.
Almost anything.
Mayo's about economics.
That's why Mayo doesn't work as a story.
I love that show, though. The show's great.
It's okay.
You're
Anyway.
okay. Yes.
Well, there's certain stories that need to have tension. This just doesn't need it because that's not what it's trying to be. It's not trying
Now,
to be
don't
a
pretend
drama.
like this show doesn't have tension.
It really doesn't.
There's
Yes,
points.
it does.
I mean, the whole Moomin Rider getting his butt beat has tension, and everyone just be
You
like,
knew he wasn't gonna
"We
die."
can believe in the
You
heroes."
didn't know that.
They're going
I
to
did.
stand up. Yeah, Moomin Rider wasn't going to be
The
dead.
tension doesn't come with
Moomin
anything
Rider
with
is best boy.
Saitama.
He can't die.
Aside from that, the tension does not come from Saitama's fights.
It comes from Genos.
Everyone
Genos.
else's fights. Mostly most of the time is Genos, but
It's always about Genos getting his butt kicks just to show how much stronger Saitama is.
mm-hmm.
That's why Saitama is master, and he is B rank.
I think at the end he's
50
like
something.
50.
I think is where he ended,
Did he
somewhere
get
there
up
in
to-
the anime. I don't think he got up to A.
He didn't get up to A, but he might have moved up towards the top 10 after.
I don't remember.
I don't
I
think
mean-
they actually said anything.
in the manga currently he is A rank. And there's a whole thing with getting past.
Yeah, getting past the
Right.
You have to
blue,
get past the
shiny
one dude
masked
who
who doesn't wear.
No,
a
no, no,
mask.
getting past the top of B rank.
Oh,
Yeah,
top
he's
of-
top of A rank. No, that's I'm talking. There's something else with getting into A class itself.
oh, getting into A class.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't surprise me too much. We have, now me not reading the manga and probably not going to read the manga. Have we gotten to tournament arc yet with Hero Tournament? I'll take that as a yes.
Almost. We're
Okay.
almost there. Yes.
I was gonna say I'm just like because that's probably a thing that I could see being in this show. It'd work
Mm-hmm.
pretty well. Just like kind of how
But it's not really a hero tournament as much as it is just a martial arts tournament.
mm.
Which,
so we're going Dragon Ball
Z.
yeah. Yep. Yes.
Yeah. So because I don't know, I see that working out pretty well. Kind of like I see that working out like how Rank Wars works in World Trigger that none of us are watching right now because it's on fillers and it's dumb. But yeah. I'm sure someone out there likes
Also,
that.
I don't care all that much about World Trigger, to be honest.
I did. It's good. It's a good manga.
It's too many characters.
There's actually not a whole lot of characters as many as you think. Go watch The Simpsons, Watson.
No, but see, that's a comedy.
They have like thousands of characters, Morty.
Oh, did you watch that? It was
Yes,
great.
everyone will.
Everyone's
great.
seen that.
You need to watch that.
They have like thousands of characters, Morty.
There was one episode where they had George Bush as their neighbor, Morty. Yeah, I can't argue with that.
And this is why we don't clean out test tubes with our saliva.
No more guest animators.
If you guys haven't watched Rick and Morty, go watch Rick and Morty.
No, you got to watch.
Also, watch the couch gag from
the Rick and
the-
Morty Simpsons couch gag that just came out today.
I think so.
No,
I saw it today.
Or
no,
a
no, no,
week ago,
no.
sorry.
No, that is a very old video. You guys just are way behind the times.
really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you show us that?
Because
What's
I
wrong
don't.
with you, Watson?
Rude?
I mean, I don't remember when I
It's
saw it.
I saw
Honestly,
the Hotline Miami couch gag today. Like it actually aired today.
No. I haven't watched The Simpsons in a long time. Probably actually 2 or 3 seasons behind on The Simpsons. Probably more than that.
I'm the
honest.
entire show behind on The Simpsons.
Really? I used to be a pretty big Simpsons buff.
I've
For a
seen
long
an episode or two.
One Punch Man is amazing, and I'll be honest, and I can kind of feel it's kind of hard to talk about because there's just like everything about it. Like I'm sure if we wanted to sit down, we could nitpick something in there, but I mean, like I don't really want to just because it's good. It has all the things I like the comedy is good, the action scenes are beautiful. My favorite fight definitely is the Saitama versus Genos fight, where Genos asks Saitama to be serious, and he's still not even serious during the fight. But
No, you see what happens when he is serious.
yeah, but you do see what happens when he does at the end of the fight. But it's just like he's never really serious in it. He's never he never throws a punch during that entire fight until the end. And it's just like, okay, I won, and then he just
and then
limps off as a weird walk animation, which was hilarious. But it's just like the whole show, it knows what it's doing. It's smart about it. It's very beautiful when it needs to be, and then it does these weird cuts to
extremely basic when it needs to be for the sake of comedy.
It does some real good cuts. I'm sure you guys have seen bunches of pictures of the okay face on the internet.
You have seen the reaction gifs,
and you'd think that at a certain point, a guy punching something once would lose its luster at some point.
It doesn't.
No. This show is all over the internet right now, and it is great.
I think every one of my friends is watching the show right now.
Except for Billy.
He will.
He said he will. He just hasn't gotten to it. I think it's also because he doesn't remember he has my Hulu on his Wii.
Yeah, it's also not... Well, it's easy to find, but it's not where he usually looks.
Well, I mean, Crunchyroll doesn't have it, so yes.
It's true. He's usually only on Crunchyroll. But, I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff about this show, and just to go through, I mean, like I said, the animation, the characters are all solid. I'd like to see a little bit more, not really, I want more of this show. What it comes down to is because,
we need more side characters.
There's more side characters. There's more.
The manga.
It's hard for me because it's so weirdly paced, and I probably will cave and do it.
No, that's only because it's released on the web.
Yeah.
So that there's hardly ever an actual full-length chapter that's released. Also, the art in there is super intricate, and there's one guy doing it. Maybe. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably just one guy. It's not one. He writes this story. And
I was going to say he probably has assistants.
But the guy for Ice Shield, the guy who made Ice Shield 21 is doing art for it. Which this version of the comic is actually a remake of the original webcomic, which is pretty much stick figure art.
I didn't know that. It's pretty great.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. It's really good. Just I feel there's a lot of potential in there with the characters, especially Genos, because he has this story that we're going to get to. They hinted a little bit towards it, maybe. But like I said, if it comes back. But I mean, they hinted towards things. They left a lot of open areas where there could be a lot of really good development. It makes me really want to go read the manga, but there's so much on my manga platter right now. It's annoying. Everything's current on that platter too, so it's really annoying too. But I mean, it's such a good show, and I can't recommend it more to just everyone because it was amazing and is amazing. Sadly, I don't think it's one of those shows I'm going to go back and rewatch anytime soon, though. It's really good, and I probably will eventually. But I mean, there's some shows I'm just okay, I need to rewatch this. But I mean, I probably won't go back right away. That might just be a me thing, though.
For something to get me to watch it again right away, there has to be something going on with the plot or a mystery or something that they gave. There was little hints to things that they came about later in the show. So basically, I'm describing Over the Garden Wall right now. But,
I was thinking Over the Garden Wall, Gravity Falls, Steven Universe, kind of.
Yes, yes.
All of those shows.
All of those things.
Probably go back and watch Steven Universe again.
I was just so those shows. I think. Oh, by the way, I think your guys' answer is March or February is when the last half or third of the finale of Gravity Falls is coming out.
What the hell?
Is what they said. I saw that a while ago. I think it's
3-part finale has taken 3 months now.
I think it's February is what they said.
Fan favorite Dorito comes in and is a part of every episode now. The fans rejoice. Steven Universe. Fan favorite Dorito be a part of every episode, and everything's horrible. Gravity Falls.
Yep. His fan favorite Dorito. I don't know. All the shows are good. Like shows are good right now on TV. Like we're doing pretty good on TV right now, to be honest. But
If I were to,
also doing pretty
if I
bad on
want to
TV
be
right now too.
Look, if we could totally devil's advocate SJW putty prisoners rapey vibe, and the fact that he's the only gay character and he's also sexually assaults
Yeah.
the bad guys. But again,
The good guys too.
it's a joke, and I think it's funny. So, also, it's not like he's awful. I very much get a Ivankov vibe off of Putty Prisoner.
You would.
But that's a good thing, though, because Ivankov is one of the most powerful characters in One Piece, Zach, because you don't know what we're talking about right now.
So we're talking about like butt stuff on the internet.
We're talking about Dr. Frankenfurt of the One Piece universe. And
I was talking about the voice actor.
Oh, also, yes, he showed his tattooed anus on the internet.
And so he is not the voice actor anymore.
Which is sad. But what you gonna do? Sometimes you just gotta show your asshole
you're gonna
to
not
people.
show
You're
your
going
butt.
to not show your
You're
anus
gonna
on the
not
internet.
show your butt. I think that's an easy solution.
But
I don't know, Watson. If you
Why
ever show
else
your
you-
butt on the internet,
why would you get a
You're getting
tattoo
you
on
off
your
the podcast.
anus?
You're
Why
kicked
would
off
you
the
get?
podcast.
Why would you get your anus tattooed if you weren't going to share it with the world?
I don't know.
Ladies.
Some things you keep personal.
He's
some,
not in-
Some things you
The
keep
ladies
private.
or dudes or both.
I'm pretty sure he's not into ladies, but
The
I
ladies
could
or
be
dudes
wrong.
or both. That's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, right, I don't care about putty prisoners.
I want to touch your face.
Social justice standing, because first of all, this entire thing is a joke and no one takes this seriously. And
Except for that one guy.
uh,
That guy he's over there.
Yeah, the one that's over there.
Okay.
That I'm pointing to.
I know. I see him.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that guy.
I love Putty Prisoner. I love Metal Bat. I love Atomic Samurai. I love Bang. I love Moomin Rider. I love Lightning Max. I love Lancer, Bamboo Shoot, whatever the hell his name is.
I love Moomin Rider.
I love Genos. I love the car monster from the first episode that Saitama was just like, he starts monologuing to Saitama is just like,
I like the fact that we missed the day for the sale because it was today and not tomorrow.
Wait, he'll be in a rage until Saturday. That means a week from now
Today's
is Saturday,
Saturday.
which means
Today was
Today
the
is
flash
Saturday.
sale!
today's the last day of the sale. One punch. Oh, that's why this show's great.
We gotta go.
That's why this show is great.
We can still make it, Master. We can still make it to the sale.
If we run really fast.
I wish we had sales like that.
Flash sales, we do. Normally around
Not grocery stores.
awful times of the year. But yeah, it's true. But see, again, we live in a gigantic country,
True.
and everything is so big that everything has
food.
to be big. And your food's not gonna go bad because, and even if it does, we throw it away. And that's why we have a food crisis in the world, because we throw away tons of perfectly good food every single day.
I
But
know, I
enough
worked
of
at Target.
politics.
It was awful.
Mm-hmm.
But
Made me
enough
cry.
about politics and how wasteful America is. We're here to talk about.
Talk about the dumb politics of getting moved up to B rank.
I thought we were going to talk about the dumb politics of Leo moving to Canada.
the dumb politics of the celestial dragons that run the hero organization. Oh, I'm sorry.
I thought we were
Hero
talking about the
Association.
dumb politics of the 8 gay wizards that dictate the rules of fashion.
Oh, I mean, I would.
Those
I would
politics.
love
Let's not get into that. We're just gonna start yelling at each other. Okay.
It's true.
God damn it.
the next Harry Potter book. Harry Potter and the 7 gay warlords or
Sir, it's
warlocks.
the chamber of
The seven gay warlocks.
who dictate the rules of fashion.
The 8th one's dead.
The 8th one's dead. Rip Bob.
Rip Dumbledore.
Rude.
Hey, he was the 8th gay warlock.
I mean,
Just saying.
guys, spoilers. Snape kills Dumbledore.
What? No! I haven't read them yet. That's a lie.
That last book came out when I was freaking the
Middle school?
Boy.
I was in middle. You were in middle school. I was in middle school. I'm pretty sure.
No. Well, it would have been 2000.
Oh, you might have been in high school.
I would have been in high school.
You are 2 years old.
Because I read the
Old
6th
man.
book when I was in middle school.
Right. Yeah. We would have been in middle school, Watson.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think I was probably like a freshman or sophomore in high school.
But he died in the 6th book, didn't he?
Hmm?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You just said you read
Oh,
the
yeah.
6th
So
book.
He was
I
talking
was
about the
thinking
8th book,
about
though.
the 7th book.
There is
No,
no
I
I was
8th
thinking about
book.
when it ended.
Yeah, okay. All right, well.
There's not an 8th book. There's an 8th movie.
There's an 8th play.
There's a 9th.
There's a first play.
There's a play where David Radcliffe fucks a horse.
That is
That's a
the
different
thing.
play.
There's a play where Hermione's black, but
Hermione could have been black in the
but
books,
she never
too.
said that she wasn't black.
Mm-hmm.
So fuck you, people that don't like Hermione black.
I don't care that Hermione's black. It's just I have a problem not seeing her as Hermione
As Emma
Granger.
Watson?
Yeah, I said not seeing her as Hermione Granger.
Like
in
her
my
name?
head, it's
Her?
just Emma
Nah.
Watson,
It's Emma Watson.
and it, mainly because it's just I'm so used to seeing that now, and that's my problem with it. Not the fact that she's black. That doesn't matter. But
Oh, yeah.
anime,
So, I mean, we could sit here and just talk about how One Punch Man is the anime of the year, anime of the season, anime of the year, anime of the decade, anime of all time. Because
millennia of pet.
One Punch Man.
it
Oh,
it-
sorry.
may, in fact, end up being some of those things.
The millennia of One Punch.
One Punch.
And I'm sure there's going to be a disparaging number of people who just want to go on the internet and say, no, you're wrong. One Punch Man's bad.
Already had those.
People tell us we're wrong all the time. Actually, I have no idea if people ever say anything because I don't look at our comments.
Look, we haven't gotten comments in a while, so.
I didn't think so. That's why I don't look.
I don't read the comments. They get me down because we don't have any.
Happening. Oh,
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
People want clicks, and they're just going to say, you know what? Star Wars Episode 7 was awful, and this is why.
Mary Sue. That's all I know.
Did the Mary Sue do that?
Huh? No, that's the biggest complaint.
Oh.
That
I was
she's a
Ooh.
Mary Sue.
raise a Mary Sue.
Right. She's too good at everything.
Luke's too good at everything. Have you met Luke?
He's a complainer. He doesn't even know how to pour
It's true.
blue
He is a
milk.
whiny bitch.
He can't even pour his own blue milk.
It's true.
Aunt Beru has to do that for him.
It's true. But like, I
Have
know
you
the books
met
aren't canon,
Anakin?
but if you go back and look at them, Luke just becomes amazing at everything. Like he's supposed to be like the best pilot, becomes the best like at everything. So I don't know.
What about that guy from Shadows of the Empire who has a jetpack and goes everywhere?
He doesn't exist anymore.
Jango Fett.
He doesn't exist anymore.
Jango Fett's dead, but he existed.
Jango Fett does, but the guy you're talking about doesn't exist anymore.
Or
I don't
does he?
remember the name?
No, because
No, he
not
doesn't.
canon.
It's not
No,
canon.
no, they did pick and choose a few characters that were still
Not him.
Probably not him.
canon, but okay.
You'll have to wait until Boba Fett Han Solo comes out in 2019 to see if it's still canon.
Because in the Han Solo movie, they'll totally put in not Han Solo. Because that's his
Han
character.
Solo
His
slash
character
Boba
is,
Fett.
I'm totally not Han Solo.
Doesn't his character know Boba Fett and like Lando Calrissian in some way? If there was a movie that they would put him in, if there was a way they would introduce his character, it would either be comic or that movie.
Europe.
He doesn't exist, by the way, so he
Sucks.
won't.
All right, well, You know what? One Punch.
Signed David yet?
I still don't remember his name.
No one's responded to our ad yet.
Maybe it would have been more enticing if we put a reward.
Lots of soup stock.
I was thinking more of pictures, risque pictures of David, but
Eric in his DD outfit.
yeah.
That's our reward. Put that on the Craigslist ad.
Okay.
Eric in his DD outfit.
Holy cow, I'm blowing up.
Well, I don't think we could
14
say...
replies to my ad.
Yeah, they're all fat women.
I was going to say, none of these say anything about knowing where David's at. All of them just want to meet this man in a tutu. And
Oh, wait.
we're all giving
Wait,
the
this
addresses
one
to
looks...
hotels.
This one looks serious.
Does he have a mustache and look like a magician?
No, it says putty. It says putty prisoner.
Make sure you give him Eric's address
Okay.
so he can go collect the photos.
Right. I don't know. He's getting a weird vibe off this. He might collect more than just photos.
That's okay.
That's okay. We're okay with that.
Okay. I mean, at this point, what can we say about One Punch Man that hasn't already been said?
Complete not
It
but.
is awful.
I have to give it my highest rating here. It's completely not but.
Completely.
Completely not but.
Not even a speck of butt.
Not even a speck of butt.
I mean, there's a speck of butt in the air right now.
I mean, it's actually almost full rack.
That is not an easy rating to get out of Leo, let me tell you.
Full rack.
It's almost maybe 2 full racks. I don't even know, man. It's at least 1.
You guys know me. I like superheroes. I like random ass powers. I like it when it's done well, and I love me a good cast of characters. This show has all of those things. The only thing it doesn't have is a great...
Penis.
Well, no, it does have
actually
penis.
does
There is
have
lots of penis in this show.
Yeah.
What
think
it
it's-
doesn't have is a story that works underneath and tells the entire story of the entire world that's going on around them.
They really need to find that really strong monster in City Z, though.
Yeah.
It's real.
Not really strong monster. It's just there's a bunch of monsters. There's so many monsters down there, okay?
Yeah.
That's why we shouldn't have sent David there.
Yeah.
David lives there. We didn't send him.
Rip David.
Wait, does that mean David is One Punch Man?
No, David's not nearly that cool.
Okay.
I will have you know that is rude.
David is Genos?
I guess, again, you guys can't see me nodding my head. But
No.
yeah. I'm the best at this.
So,
Totes recommend.
watch it. Watch it again. Watch it a third time.
Buy it when it gets localized, because it will. Because
Buy
for
the
what, can we
manga.
talk about the fact that for whatever reason, America/Western culture was ahead on the curve on this one.
Because all the humor is Western. The humor is more universal than any anime I have seen, period.
But yeah, no, it was we're ahead of that one. I was talking to a dude at this anime shop in town, and he was just like, because I was looking for Christmas presents. I was like, hey, yo, do you know about anything One Punch Man coming out? It's like, well, America was really ahead of the curve on this one, but they haven't really localized anything yet other than the manga. We're just like, yeah, okay, cool. But we're just like, yeah, apparently we're really
Someone
ahead
needs
on
to
that one.
jump on that.
Yeah.
And they will.
no,
because money will be
Oh
made.
no!
are-
when
are-
they
they have-
announced
it's mostly
when they
for their
announced the anime was happening, Viz was just like, "Oh yeah, that's ours, and we're also dubbing it, so don't even worry about it."
It's also
Okay.
all the figures and stuff, February, March, because that's when the big shows come out. They've already talked about it. Some of them are already on pre-order.
So we can expect the release of the One Punch Man dub probably sometime within the next 2 years, because that's how disc
Yeah.
release has happened.
Oh, I was going to go with Viz. Usually takes a bit to get around to things.
No, that's just how it happens. You have to do it to localize. Otherwise, you're Aniplex of America,
True, and it's expensive.
and no one likes them. No one likes them.
I like the stuff they have.
But no one likes them.
It's true. It's like Comcast.
Or any cable company.
No, it's more like Comcast.
Or any cable company.
My cable company's not bad.
I
I think that's all we got to say on the matter, though. So,
about internet?
yes, but and the other things.
And
but
everything else we've
Yeah.
talked about today
That wasn't One Punch Man? One Punch!
look,
Great show.
you came
watch
here
it now.
to click on this show to either A, try and be a flame lord and say, no, you're wrong, this is entirely false, you suck at everything,
Or
or
two, want to hear us dote about One Punch Man, in which case 30% of the time you were very happy. 70% of the time you were like, what the fuck, people?
I thought there was people here just to listen to me talk.
No.
Hey, guys.
It's never been the case.
oh,
Oh.
Comment if you want to hear Leo talk. You're going to be very disappointed.
Rude. Rude.
Zach, where can they find you?
I am still at ZMan4491 on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. That's it. I think. I don't know.
I don't know. You haven't streamed since that one day you streamed.
I know. I'm going to get back to it.
Leo?
But I just
I mean, Twitter. If you write to me specifically on the Facebook page, I'll see it and I'll probably say something. Because I see that every once in a while. I notice it all the time. It's like, hey, look, you got more views. Because the other day we got like 14, and I was really confused.
Mm-hmm.
People
People really worried about us that we're not coming back, clearly.
Yeah, for real. No, Facebook, Twitter. I might respond to you on Twitter if I notice it. Tumblr, I'm always there. You can follow me. I post a lot. I reblog a bunch of real random stuff, either anime related or just things that I like. So I mean, if you want to know me, Tumblr is where you'll find out, because that's where I post all of the things. Other than that, I mean, you can always comment here. I'll probably respond if I see them.
And all of my links are in the description. This has been the Baker Street Podcast, where we talk about the little things, because it is the little things in life that are infinitely the most important. Next week...
If any of you find David, we'll send you those pictures.
Cool. Yeah, and next week we are actually doing another podcast next week with Sheena from the Spoiler Alert podcast. And we will be doing our top 3 anime of fall 2015.
Oh, it's perfect. I only watched 3 anime from fall of 2000.
You're not invited.
You're not
Oh,
in-
god damn it. Fuck you guys. I'm gone. Screw this.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye, Zach.
Goodbye.
Well, yep.
Bye, guys.
Goodbye.
Why'd you shut the bathroom door?
To make a noise?
What?
Make it seem like I left.
I guess.
Come on, you gotta have a door noise. You can't just leave without making...
Better than Eric just getting up and stomping his feet.